Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. So today we want to talk about something real. We want to talk about fear. It's everywhere. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of, looking dumb in front of people. But when I came across Mark chapter 5 verse 36, where Jesus said, "Don't be afraid, just believe." I had to, stop and think. What does it even mean for us today? Because life is unpredictable and the future, that's just one big mystery box. There's this moment in Mark 5 where a guy named Jairus is desperate. His daughter is dying and he's begging Jesus for help. And on the way, everything gets delayed. And then someone comes running and like, "Hey, Cherish, don't bother Jesus anymore. She's gone." I can only imagine Jairus' face like, "Are you serious right now? I was this close." And right then Jesus turns to him and says, "Don't be afraid, just believe." Now, if I were in Jairus' shoes, or if I were Jairus, I'd probably be thinking, "Jesus, I love you, but this situation is that, like literally." And that's where things get even crazier. Jesus went to Jairus' house and long story short, the girl wakes up. Now, if we take a step back, we see something important. You see, the situation looked hopeless, but Jesus wasn't worried. And that tells us something. That God does not panic. Like imagine God up in heaven saying, "Oh no, I didn't see that coming." That would be terrifying, isn't it? But thankfully, He's got it all under control, even when we don't. So let's bring it home. What does "don't be afraid, just believe" actually look like in our lives? Does it mean that everything will work out perfectly? Nope. Does it mean that we'll have all the answers? Also, nope. But here's what it does mean. It means that we wouldn't have to carry the weight of the unknown on our own. Think about it. How many times have we worried ourselves sick over something only for it to turn out fine in the end? And even when things don't go the way we planned, haven't we seen God still provides, still guides, and still work things out? Like I remember a moment when I was so anxious about something. Looking back, I just laughed at myself. Have you ever had those moments where you're panicking like, "Oh no, my life is over"? But then a month later, you're like, "Oh, never mind, that's not even a big deal." So that's us. But God, He already knows how it all turns out. And the good news is He's got it all covered. And this is where Jesus makes all the difference. He didn't just say, "Don't be afraid." He backed it up. He went through the worst possible suffering, dying on the cross, so that fear wouldn't have the final say in our lives. And when He rose again, He proved that even that isn't the end of the story. And if He can handle that, I think He can handle whatever we are facing too, right? If you've never really thought about trusting Him, maybe today's the day to begin. Not with some big dramatic move, but with a simple step of saying, "God, I don't know what's ahead, but I'm choosing to trust you." And that's enough to begin.